In Sweden, all the 5-year-olds are on internet. Half of them are on internet already. They're 5 years, they're 4 years. They know a lot already. And they speak with each other. So this thing about divorce, we say, we cannot. There was this father, he tried to stop one of my texts about divorce. You know, it was written in 1975, and it has traveled all over the world, and it causes scandals everywhere. It's like the grown-ups try to stop the play, but the divorce rates are going up in every country. It's just silly. Why can't the children have the play about divorce? It is a chaotic phase in every family, and the children miss one of parent who moves away. This is a tragedy, but you survive because it's so common. But when we did it, it became a lot of scandals around it, and I followed that play with pleasure because I really think it's well done. And we also wrote a thesis how you construct it, and we worked with kids doing it. And then we had experts coming in solidarity with us, trying to defend us when we were attacked, like therapists and psychiatry and teachers, with whom we have an alliance. We say, are you in favor of this play? Please also protect us in discussions, in schools, in hierarchies. Anyway, this father, last year, he said, because we have privatized a lot of schools, so he said, I don't want my daughter to know anything about divorce. So I will stop this play. And the principal of that school became afraid, stopped the whole tour for kids who has never seen theater in their lives. It was a very good production. I had not directed it. It was somebody else. And it was very good, and they will never have any chance to see that. How can this single father, because he's afraid of the word divorce, how can he take the right to censor? This is awful. So we have to keep the debate and the rights of the kids to have information. So when my film was banned the same year by a media council that lets Harry Potter, well, anything else goes. But they stopped this film because it was a drama. Not because it had splatter, blood and anything, because it's not so bloody. It's really little scary in that way. It's more on a psychological way for the grown-up. They stopped the film and said, no child can see it. So I went to court, and I had a female judge who gave us the right. And she quoted the Convention of Child, which says every child has a right of information of these things. This is about psychosis. Do you think the children have any information about these things? No, it's a taboo here, it's taboo in Sweden, it's taboo everywhere. Psychosis, it's a rising taboo. We have a lot of taboos, but this is rising. I don't know why. This is another discussion. Why is this so dangerous? But we'll never talk about it. So I decided we must talk about it. So I wrote a book, which is a ghost story, simple, for children, with my own background. And then we did a play, and we played it everywhere, like in South Africa, in New York, in Canada, in Paris, in Berlin, and in London. And there were all sorts of the same reactions. We know this. We have seen this. This is true. And I tested it on children audiences everywhere. So when the film came, I thought, oh, now, one taboo, we have pushed it. I was very surprised. I'm the children cultural expert in Sweden. And they just... So it's like we have to take a new fight again and again and again. It's like you win something in the 70s, it comes back, and now it's so hypocritical, so you won't believe it. I managed to get right, but of course everybody disappeared from the cinemas because you couldn't sell it. So I arranged through private foundations. So we arranged film screenings and seminars with the police, social security, children, teachers, whatever. So it runs, and also in the cinema, because the Cinemateca and the children cinema organizations are quite strong. They do what they want. So they believe in art, and they don't have this censorship idea. But I think this is so interesting politically. that a little film, a drama, is much more. Do they change the reality for these kids who have this situation? No. Do they stop the film? Yes. So why do they stop a film? Because the film is something you managed to stop. You cannot change, I don't think, the world, maybe. That's a depressive statement. So.